Okay, what about now? All right, does this work now? Okay. I think I fixed it. I see the audio bars like moving. Oh, let's see here. Oh, yes. Okay, good. All right, this is why we test streams. This is good. Okay. That's nice. Woo! It's working. Thank you, Mo. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so let's see here. Next on our checklist is so ADIS and flight service is good. De-ice, it is 1,000,000 degrees outside, so we don't need de-ice. And now we get to request clearance. Do we have anyone on the ground? It's just 124.8 at this time, right? Okay. So 24.80. I thought there were controllers on the ground in Orlando. Let's take a look. Did everyone in Orlando decide to go home? No, we should have tower on at least, unless something happened. 118.45. Okay, so let's, how about Jacksonville Center then? It looks like everyone else went offline. 135.925. Okay. What's happening here? Alright, let's try it. What are we today? Frontier Flight 1383?
Let's go 111. Descend and maintain flight level 350.
Descend and maintain flight level 350, let's go 111.
Can you guys hear that radio? Frontier Flight 1383, we're on the ground, and Orlando requests clearance to New Orleans.
Aircraft calling for clearance at Orlando. Contact Orlando approach 124.8.
Oh, they came back. Thank you. 124.8.
Alaska 111, cross Larry at and maintain.
Orlando approach. Frontier Flight 1383 has information to Sierra. Request clearance to New Orleans.
I don't have a flight plan for you. If you could file one.
Oh, my apologies. Stand by. Forgot to hit the file flight plan button.
I'm just gonna restart my client, so just stand by.
Alright, I will stand by for you. That's so weird. It logs me out of everything the moment I start streaming. Okay, so file the plan. Cool. Alright, that's cool. While they wait, I think everyone was online until the moment I started streaming, and then they saw that I was online and they decided to move themselves away. So let's see here. Today I think we're supposed to have 156 passengers, that's right, and a payload of 14.3, and we are going to have 6553 fuel. Perfect, so we'll go ahead and load the aircrafts in fast time because I want to get out of here. Okay, so the aircraft is going to load, and while we do that, we'll wait for this guy to come back so that we can get the clearance. Refueling, IRS aligned in 1 minute. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just plan the flight computer and the flight management computer. That's good. So init. So we'll press the flight plan. Okay, we got our clearance. Okay, pre-departure clearance. We are cleared. Transponder squawk 1. Okay, I'll do that in a second. We are Frontier Flight 1383 today. Okay. Cost index of 7. And we are flying at flight level 380, so that's 380,000 feet. Okay, good. Let's see here. According to this guy, we are cleared as filed. Let's do our route. So here we can look at our route, and then we go from Remus to Redfin, Remus, Y280. Okay, good. To Redfin, QA. Okay, so that's all automatic. Very good. We're going to take the Osprey 1 departure. So let's go ahead and get back up here. Get back up here. Jesus Christ, superstar. So, Osprey 1 departure. I do not know what runway we're doing, which is wild. Simultaneous departures from parallel runways 18 left and right. Where are we on the airport? Let's take a look here. On the iPad, that doesn't have any games on it. Not that one. Okay. Ground charts. We're going to need the airport chart, and I believe it's the Osprey 1 departure. We are here, so we're probably going to take 18 left. I hope they give us 18 left. So we'll go back here. We're going to do 18 left. And we are the Osprey 1 departure. There. Here we are. Remus transition. Okay, and we'll put this in. Okay, we're going to fly out now. At this point, we can go ahead, before I forget, go ahead and swap 1001. Alright, after that, we have our flight plan. Radio nav, we don't really need anything. Let's go ahead and put the init B in. So, init B, this is our weights. Next page. So our airplane, how much does our airplane weigh right now? Let's take a look. So we have a zero fuel weight right now of 52072. So 52.1. And the center of gravity is 28.7. Yeah. 28.5. What? Alright, whatever. The block fuel right now is 2123. Oh, we haven't finished boarding yet. I was wondering why the weight wasn't invalid, just because we're not all on the plane yet. We've refueled though, so we're going to be at 6.5 for weight. Quiet night here in Orlando. I wonder if we can see Disneyland. They actually did put Disneyland, I've heard, into the game. It's where Disneyland is. I just doubt we'll be flying over it. I'm not sure planes can fly over Disneyland. This is a cool little airport. Yeah, the new sim update. The new update, they modeled the new airports. They model a lot of airports in the United States. It's kind of like focused on the United States. So, holy shit, can you guys board faster? I think you're allowed to open the window in this modded plane too. And yeah, it's like this latch over here, I think. That's cool. And then yeah, you can like, oh man, that is cool. Look at that. You can open the window. Pay $70 to open a window. All right, now how do you close it? Oh shit. Oh no. I think it's this, right? Oh no. Okay, I closed the window. Alright, so 20 more people need to board. Our GPS is all loaded. The zero fuel weight is gonna be, I believe, 58.6. The center of gravity is gonna be, I'm gonna say 30.1. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. Cruise flight level above max flight level? Okay. In that case, I'll change it.
Southwest 5124 Orlando approach.
Trip wind's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a tail of P10, right? So what is it, P10? Is that how you put it? No. I'm not used to Airbus's shit. Can you just say 10? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, let's do flight level 360. Very good. So that's the init B. Nose trim we're going to reset later, and then the performance. Okay, boarding is complete. Woo! Alright. So performance takeoff. It's true, just like real life. This is what the pilots do when you're waiting. I think I set up for runway 08 left, right? Yeah, runway 18 left. Excuse me. This isn't true, actually. They're actually just playing games on their iPads. Supply weather. Good. Calculate. Don't worry, we'll be off soon. So we're gonna be 1/nose down 0.2. What, you think pilots actually fly the plane? No, they just program computers to do everything. Flex the temperature 68. Okay. So flex temperature, basically what it does, it tells the engines not to work as hard to save some fuel on takeoff. And then engine out is going to be 1100. Okay. And then that's probably also going to be the thrust reduction, I'm going to assume. Transition altitude. Okay, that's when we transition. 149, 149, 151. Okay. So V1 is 149. So this is the speed at which we can.
One approach the Southwest 5124, passing 8,000 feet for 6,000 feet.
Southwest 5124 Orlando approach. Hello, arrival information. Sears current expect visual approach from me 17 left.
Okay, so that's the performance page. All
Alice
set.
approach, visual approach runway 17 left. Information Sierra
okay,
is
I
current.
think we're ready to go ahead and get
Southwest
started.
5124.
So fuel quantity, go ahead and check. We have 6550 kilograms of fuel, correct. The weights match our flight plan. I'm gonna just assume that it does. Let's go ahead and check our doors. Our doors are closed, and it looks like the jetway has already departed by itself. The barometer is altimeter 3002. Altimeter. Okay. Fire test. Sure, I have a crowd. Let's go ahead and do our fire tests. Engine 1 fire. Good. Engine 2 fire. Oh, that's the APU fire, actually. Good. And then the engine 2 fire. Okay, good. Oh, the radio voice is a little out of mine, then I'll just make myself loud. or is like the radio voice is just too loud, like louder than everything, including the plane. Because I can turn the radio voices down too. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, the fire tests are good. Go ahead and turn the fuel pumps on. Good, fuel pumps are on. APU bleed on. APU bleed on. Okay, and then after the APU bleed on, we turn our beacon lights on because we're about to turn the engines on. When the engines are about to be on, the beacon lights are going to be on. I assume they're going to let us push and start by ourselves because usually American airports that aren't too busy just let you do whatever you want on the ground. So I will just call him, I'll just ask him just in case. Orlando departure, Frontier Flight 1383, request push and start.
Push at your discretion, sir.
Okay, can we expect runway 18 left?
Did you check the PDC? It should have been in there.
There it is. All right, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna push back, and we're gonna go ahead and face to the north. So the plan is that the tail is gonna face to our right. Okay. Cool.
So it was 5124 after Iago flappers and heading vector for the approach. Maintain 6,000.
Let's see here.
Southwest 5124,
So
maintain 6,000. Expect vectors approach.
The GPU.
So it was 5124 fly heading 130.
So external power is gonna. Oh shit! What? Did the APU not start?
Fly heading 130. Is that right?
Okay, now it's jeez. Okay, that's annoying.
Heading 130 for Southwest 5124.
Yeah, it should be 130. I'm not sure where you're going right now.
Turning left to 130, Southwest 5124.
Oops, turned the power off. Okay, yeah, the APU never turned on because I'm a dum-dum. I thought I did that. Okay, we should still have. Okay, with the GPS is back. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, shut up. No, it's not. It's not downgraded. We have our GPS. Okay, now that the APU is on, and I checked that the APU is, now we turn the external power off. Oops. Okay, external power is off, GPU disconnected, chocks disconnected, and we can go ahead and push. So APU bleed is on, beacon lights are on, push and start, external power off, thrust levers idle, just make sure, idle, idle. Okay, thrust levers are idle, parking brake is disabled, pull the parking brake down, okay, and then we can push. Okay, so go ahead and connect the tug. So this is how planes back up out of their parking spot.
Southwest 5124 to set to maintain 2,500. Turn right heading 150. Join the runway 17. Actually, fly present heading set to maintain 2,500.
Fly present heading, descend 2,500. Southwest 5124.
Okay, we can go ahead and start the pushback. Woohoo! All right, we're going back. Actually, at this point, we can start the engines. So, engine 2 starting. Fuel pumps are on, right? Yep. Engine 2 starting.
So it's 5124. You looks like you're gonna be a little high. Turn. Let's do this. Turn right heading 260. Expect 18 right.
And the target, please. Okay. Set
Turn
the parking brake again.
260 and expect 18 right. Southwest 5124.
Engine 2 has started, so engine 1 start. Please go away, Tug. Thank you. Goodbye. So now we turn our taxi lights on, and our runway turn off lights on. Okay, good.
So it's 5122. Do you have field sight? Do you want which runway do you want to take?
So now here's our we need to see the night version of the chart. Okay, it's finding me. So we're probably gonna go.
So it's 5124. Do you want what runway do you want?
Southwest 5124, 17 left would be good.
Do you have the field sight off your left wing at about 9 miles?
Can you repeat it?
Field is 10 o'clock, 6 miles.
Okay, so we've pushed back,
affirmative.
and
I
our
have
engines
visual.
are started. So
10
now
o'clock,
both our
6
engines are
miles.
stable. We can do
Okay, so it's 5124, clear visual approach for
so
17 right.
stops igniting itself.
Clear
Okay,
visual
flaps, we can
approach,
set the takeoff, so we're going to
17
flap 1 takeoff.
right.
Ground spoilers, armor ground
Southwest
spoilers.
21.
So in the event that we abort the takeoff, the ground spoilers automatically, like the speed brakes automatically come up.
You're gonna be too. It's gonna be too sharp of a turn for that.
Okay. APU bleed off and APU
Roger
bleed
that.
off.
Clear to land, 17 right. Not clear to land, clear visual approach, 17 right.
So it's 5124, runway 17 right. Clear to land.
Anti-ice, we don't need it. Pitch trim, I believe we are.
17 right, clear to land.
Where nose down
Southwest
0.2.
5124.
So, where's my flight control page? Nose down 0.2.
And first Southwest 3214
There we go.
14,000 on the get out 1.
Rudder trim 0, and then we'll test the flight.
So it was
controls.
3214 Orlando approach. Hello, expect
Full left.
less. Actually,
Full
expect
right.
visual approach. Runway 17 left.
Full up.
Oh, the fun
Good.
one. Visual
Nose
17
down.
left. Southwest 3214.
Good. Rudder left. Rudder right. Okay, flight controls are good. Altimeter is set 3002. Initial heading, we don't need it right now. We're good. Initial speed and initial climb altitude. Initial climb altitude is. Hang on, I should probably just say this. We climbed up here via the Osprey 1. Osprey 1. I believe our initial climb via SID, departing 125.7, runway zone, do not reply. Okay. Our initial climb altitude is going to be. So the Osprey 1, this is what we do. We basically fly it like this, all the way out here. So our hand at 3,000. We have to get above 3,000. It looks like we stay under 7,000, right? Please don't say. Yep. Initial climb 7,000. So back to here. We set the initial altitude to 7,000. Perfect. Okay. Initial climb altitude has been set to 7,000. Radios are good. Flight directors, standby. Okay. Let's go ahead and go on. Runway turn-off lights are on. Nose lights on. Brake pressure 0. And Frontier Flight 1383 request taxi.
Frontier Flight 1383, runway 18 left, taxi via Juliet 1, Juliet Charlie.
18 left via Juliet 1, Juliet Charlie. Frontier Flight 1383. So pretty obvious, I assume. Please move. Okay. Juliet 1, Juliet Charlie. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going. Engine spooling up so we can start taxiing. We're finally moving. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to go to New Orleans. This map is kind of crowded. I thought O'Hare had bad taxi lanes. It looks like we're heading straight for Juliet 1. It's those green lights over there. So green lights is the center of the taxiway. So usually when in doubt, you go at green lights. I'm gonna turn on a light real quick. I can't see anything anymore. So while we're taxiing here, set our auto brakes to max, and we can go ahead and test our takeoff config. Takeoff config normal. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our pre-departure briefing. Before 100 knots, I will abort the landing for basically any reason, any audible warning, any unusual vibrations, any engine failure, including all failures of flight instruments. After 100 knots, I will only abort for control failure and engine failures. Any questions? Okay. So we're gonna go here. These lights, Microsoft Flight Simulator at night can be a vibe sometimes because, and also, what the hell is happening with the airplane? I feel like it's tilting. Feels like we're taxiing on grass because, of course, that's what it feels like. Juliet 1, Juliet Charlie. So we're gonna go here, I guess. It's a little bit confusing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. We're underway. We're currently taxiing to the active runway for starting our Frontier flight service to New Orleans. It'll be around a 1.5 to 2 hour flight. Weather is beautiful in New Orleans, so hope to get there on time. Doesn't look like there's any delays. Beautiful weather along the way. At this point, please please stow all your tray tables and electronics. Sit back, make sure your seatbelts are fastened, and enjoy the ride. Charlie's going to be up here. Is this right? So you can see those signs out there, Juliet Charlie. The thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator, it looks really pretty and the lights are really dynamic, but sometimes at night, those lit signs, like those lit taxiway signs, are so bright that they glare at you and you can't read them. So I actually find that kind of funny. So here we are joining Charlie. I feel like this airport was not programmed properly and I'm taxiing on like grass right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and double check. Flaps are set for configuration. V1 VR is all set. 149, 149, 151. Good. Overhead
Orlando, the
panel
Southwest 5124.
is
Do you
blank.
have
That's good.
do you have the terminal for us
squawk
and
is set.
the stand number?
1001.
So it's 5124. We don't really do that here. You can taxi to the Southwest Terminal via Golf 1.
Radio is good. Takeoff configuration. Press
Southwest
it.
Terminal
Cabin
via
crew.
Golf 1.
Cabin cross-check for departure.
Southwest
Alright, cabin crew has been
1024.
alerted. ECAM
5124.
over here, no blue. So we're ready to go. So double check, confirm, runway 18 left. Runway 18 left is the runway that we are approaching. So we can go ahead and switch to the departure plate. Looks pretty straightforward to me. Let's turn the landing lights on.
That's Frontier 1383 squawk mode Charlie.
Mode Charlie, Frontier 1383. Okay. We'll need to temporarily just kind of okay, there's Mode Charlie. While we're here, TARA mode. Takeoff
Line
runway,
approach
landing lights,
14
nose lights
here.
to take off.
We're now
Nose
overflying the
lights
low
are
advisory.
takeoff, landing lights are on.
Yeah, so it's
Strobe lights are
3214.
on.
If you want from a 18 right, then I'm
Engine
gonna have
mode
to bring
is
it just a little
normal.
bit more. You can
TCAS
turn left
TARA,
heading
minimum
200
fuel
now
is
instead of maintaining 2,500.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
I think
18
we're
right
ready
and
to go.
visual. We're gonna just do visual 18 right. That's fine.
Down to the line. We're good. Okay. Frontier 1383 ready for departure.
Frontier flight 1383 RNAV to RNAV to villains for my 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV villains. Frontier flight 1380. RNAV villains. Oh, it is. Okay.
So it's left 200 and it was altitude for us. Southwest 3042.
2,500. Do you have the field in sight? Straight ahead, 11
Okay.
miles.
We are clear for takeoff.
We
Let's go
do,
ahead
but we're
and go.
too high for it. 3242.
You still got 15 miles. You don't think you can make it?
Two above. Well,
Let's go ahead and set
steep
the
dive.
chronometer.
Yeah, I could. We
All
go
right,
for
everyone,
18 right.
strap yourselves
So
in.
3240, take visual approach from my 18 right across the Orlando Executive Airport at or above 2,500.
I thought that guy that we see over there, that guy in the sky was landing at us. Yeah, RNAV
Yeah,
villains.
fly
Villains are going to
yeah,
be our
or for
first
18
waypoint.
right. Price Orlando at above 1,000. 2,000.
Orlando approach Frontier 1289, descending through low 900 on the arrivals info.
Frontier flight 1289 Orlando approach. Hello, expect visual approach from my 17 left.
That is not the runway. That is a taxiway.
17 left.
This is the runway.
Frontier
Okay, so on the glass and on the grass. See that sign? 18 left. Perfect. Okay, so, yep, yellow line means runway threshold. So,
Orlando approach Frontier 1289. Is it possible to get 18 right?
we are
Expect that.
cleared for takeoff, and we're going to turn right on here. We are on the runway.
Frontier 1286, you can expect visual approach from my 18 right.
Go expect visual approach, runway 18
RNAV
right for
villains.
Frontier
Okay, there it
1289.
is. And we are ready to depart. Flaps are set. ECAM all blue. ECAM no blue. Spool the engine up. 20, 30, 40. Set
We're gonna
takeoff
approach
thrust.
that post 3214. We're pretty sure we can make on this pass from 18 right.
You can or can't?
Yeah, we can. Southwest 3214.
Okay, so it was 3240, visual approach from my 18 right.
Visual approach 18 right.
80 knots, check.
So it's 3240 from my 18 right, clear to land.
Gonna land 18 right.
V1, rotate. Positive brake, gear up. SD villains, go ahead and start making our turn. Orlando departure, Frontier Flight 1383, climbing 1007.
Frontier flight,
Climb thrust.
correct Frontier flight 1383, Atlanta departure with a contact. Your clitorect, Osprey, climb 18, floodable. Correct, climb 18, 16,000.
Climb maintain flight level 16,000, clear direct Osprey, Frontier Flight 1383. Okay, so we're gonna go to 16,000. 6. Engage the autopilot, 16,000. And direct Osprey, execute. Okay, so the plane is now gonna turn directly to Osprey.
Pass. No, you just have, it's just static.
Okay, let me see here. After takeoff checklist, thrust is flexed MCT. Excuse me, the thrust is, auto throttle is armed. Thrust is throttle prime. Autopilot is engaged. The nose lights are off. Nose lights off. Come on. Okay. Runway turn-off lights are off. Ground spoilers disarmed. air conditioning is on, air conditioning, I never turn them off. So some airlines, the cheap ones, turn the air conditioning off while you take off to like save engine power, because the engines drive air into the air conditioning. So when they're taking off, they turn the AC off so that the engine works like 1% better. I will spare you guys
departure,
some
good evening.
gasoline,
JetBlue 22
so
looking for clearance
y'all
to
can
New Orleans.
have some air conditioning. Oh, the flaps? Oh, my bad. Flaps up. Thought I turned the flaps up. That's my bad. What is going on? No, we're good. I just turned the flaps up too late. I thought I did flaps up.
1289, set to maintain 2,500.
2,500 for Frontier 1289.
And then at 10,000 feet, we turn the landing lights off.
Flat approach, Apple Street 214, clear Yankee.
Sorry, say again.
We're clear at Yankee, Apple Street 214.
So 3214, welcome to Orlando, where are you parking?
Y'all want to tour the airplane?
Yeah, actually, that's about that.
I'm sorry, did you say airside 2?
It's a little dark right now, but here's a tour of the airplane. This is the Airbus A320.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, we'll take airside too.
Yeah, the beep was bad. I forgot to put the flaps up.
So
Planes
6214,
have
roger,
flaps,
taxi via Bravo 6,
so that it helps them
Bravo,
take off. But past a
Echo,
certain speed, you can't fly that
Golf,
fast.
and Golf
And
1.
you're supposed to put the flaps up at a certain speed, and I guess I just forgot. I noticed at like the last second, and I put the flaps up.
Apple Street
but,
214, taxi via Bravo 6, Echo, Golf 1.
Yeah, so there are passengers on the plane. The plane does
Front
weigh,
rotate to
has
3
has
Connect Jacksonville
passengers,
Center,
but,
135.9,
there's no need
happy
to
birthday.
render shitty passengers on the plane.
Step.
Frontier Flight 1383, Connect Jacksonville Center, 135.9, make sure to wish him a happy birthday.
All right, Jacksonville Center 135.9er will do. We'll pass message. Thank you. Have a good night.
See ya.
135.9er. All right, let's do that here. There he is.
At or above 3,000, clear for the straight-in RNAV runway 14 approach.
Clear direct 50, cross 50 at 3,000,
Okay,
clear for
so
the
past
RNAV
10,000
14,
feet, you
Sun
can turn
Country
the
9.
landing lights off. And now we're with a new radio person. So let's go ahead and call him up. Jacksonville Center, Frontier Flight 1383 is flight 12,000 for 16,000, and happy birthday.
Frontier Flight 1383, thank you, Jacksonville Center. Your radar contact, climb maintain flight level 380.
Okay, climb maintain flight level 380, Frontier Flight 1383. So this means we're gonna climb up. Not that high. Actually, I believe we're gonna change to flight level 360 because I think our computer.
American 938, Miami Center,
we can do
135.17, and just advise him of your star issue.
Uh, 135.17, is that correct?
Okay,
American
so I'm gonna make a
American
program.
938, affirmative.
We're gonna just climb to flight level
Thank you,
360,
American
so
938.
36,000 feet, because it apparently saves us some gas. Yes. Oh well, no. I have a little checklist I use. I do know it, but like for airplane purposes, just to make sure you don't forget anything. Even professional, like actual pilots, they actually go off a checklist, even though they do it so often that they have it memorized just for safety. I have it. I more or less can do it because I've done it a lot, but I have a little checklist too, because just in case I beef it on screen. But yeah, so like there's a little checklist to do that even like pro pilots use. I'm gonna do a little pro gamer move. I'm gonna fly 36,000 feet instead of 380 because our computer tells us that flying a little bit lower saves us some gas.
Jackson Center, American 4587 at flight level 360 with you.
Okay, 4587, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
With you.
Jacksonville Center, Frontier Flight 1383, request flight level 360 instead.
Frontier Flight 1383, roger, climb maintain flight level 360.
Climb maintain flight level 360, Frontier Flight 1383, thank you. So now we're passing what's called the transition altitude. So at 18,000 feet, you can see here this starts blinking. That just means that we go back to standard. standard pressure. So planes have these things called altimeters because all throughout the world, obviously, the air pressure is different. Planes use air pressure to figure out how high off the ground they are. So obviously, the air gets thinner the higher up you go, and that's how planes figure out their altitude. The thing about it is, what the fuck do you want from me? What happened? Hello? Oh, there. Actually, I think I can turn that off. I'll do it later, but... No, it's the Fenix app. It's this app. Is it this? Auto jetway... Yeah, here we go. EFIS barometric control is... Okay, cool. So, how planes figure out how high off they are off the ground, they use air pressure. But the thing about it is air pressure is different all throughout the world because of the local weather, right? Like today the air pressure is high, the other day, you know, it's raining and the air pressure is low. So you're able to like turn the plane's barometer based off of what the local weather is like. And that kind of offsets the difference in altitude for low altitudes. In America, once you reach 18,000 feet off the ground, basically the entire world above 18,000 feet is more or less the same. Like the air pressure gets lower and lower at a uniform rate no matter where you are on the planet. So once you pass 18,000 feet, you turn the air pressure to standard, which is like the global average. And that way, that every airplane is flying at the same altitude no matter what, above 18,000 feet. And above 18,000 feet is where most like passenger jets fly. So I'm feeling nice today, so let's go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign off. Alright, do they have Darasute on this? Let's see here. No. I should put like Candy Crush or something into this. Looking for sim settings, no I'm not. So this is our departure. So it looks like we're flying out here. We passed Osprey and now we're basically out of here. We've eaten our way out of Orlando airspace.
Jimmy Jack Spring 1555, leveling 12,000.
Speedwings 1555, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Climb maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain level 340, Spring 1555.
Number 139, Charlie Kilo. Unfortunately, head tower just closed, so it's going to be a departure from an uncontrolled field.
Good evening, Jackson. United 254 with you at flight level 270.
United 254, Jacksonville Center. Good evening.
Jacksonville, Blue Streak 1120.
Blue Streak 1120, go ahead.
Down there. Look at that.
Blue Streak 1120, I'd like to amend our arrival.
There he is.
Departure arrival star.
So these blinking lights are called
dates.
strobes. When planes are in the air, you have to turn them on so the other planes can see you.
Blue Streak 1120, Roger, you are cleared to Tampa as filed except for the Dades 9 arrival.
There's all kinds of technology on these
Roger,
planes
Dades
to make
9
sure
arrival
they
to
don't
say
crash into each other.
heat for Blue Streak 1120.
What is my company message? Let's see. Oh, it's the load sheet. So, okay, let's see here. We have 0 flight weight of 58, takeoff weight 65, passengers 156, yeah. I would hope I know this by now.
Spirit Wing 76, cross in pin at and maintain flight level 310.
Cross. Can you repeat that, please?
Spirit Wing 76, cross in pin, India, November, Papa, India,
Oh, I see.
November at and
Thanks
maintain
for
flight
letting me
level
know.
310.
I'll turn myself up a little bit. How about that? All right.
In pin at 310, Spearing 76.
What about now? Am I loud enough now? Blah, 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 blah.
Sun Country 9 at Dipty, clear for the straight in RNAV runway 14 approach.
Also turn them down a little bit. Okay.
Sun Country 9 at Dipty, clear for the straight in RNAV runway 14 approach.
Dipty cleared for the RNAV 14, Sun Country 9.
Delta 2127, descend to maintain flight level 320.
320, 2127, thanks.
Southwest 1863, cross Larry at and maintain flight level 330.
The sun is setting.
Southwest 1863, cross Larry at and maintain flight level 330.
Let's turn the cabin lights off. Now it's nice and dark in the cabin. Okay, it's a little too dark. It's a little scary, actually. Let's turn the cabin lights back on. It's a little too dark in the cabin.
Jet Air 9935, descend to maintain flight level 320. Frontier Flight 1383, Miami Center 135.17, good night.
Miami Center 135.17. Good night. Okay, so now we're going to talk to Miami. Miami Center, Frontier Flight 1383, it's flight level 320 for flight level 360. Hello.
Frontier Flight 1383, Miami Center, hello. Southwest 2883, right one able, ground point 4, good day.
Right one able, ground 21.4, 2883, see ya.
Number 731, November Delta, contact Orlando approach 124.8.
Over to line approach is 24.8 for 31 November Delta.
I will turn them down a little bit more. I hear them fine, but I assume it kind of like blows the stream up. Sit in a seat. You can't. Okay. Here's a little trick that we can do. There. Now it's the day. Whee! Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's the ocean. It's the ocean. Whoa. I'm obsessed with how we're doing Frontier Flight. I forgot to change the goddamn skin of the airplane, so we look like Delta. Oops. I forgot to change skins, and I didn't notice because we were flying at night.
American 938 cross Clement at 10,000. Palm Beach altimeter 3006.
Cross Clement at 10,000. American 938.
American 1170, resume published speed. Expect the ILS runway 12 approach. Miami altimeter 3004.
Reduce our speed and looks like 12 runway.
Alright, got a tray table, I can eat some dinner. Maybe I actually am gonna heat up a little bit. A little bit of leftovers.
Miami Central American.
Oh man, it is a hot
1170, go ahead.
Just for
Ricky, Lauren, I don't know if y'all worked today, but
Affirmative, ILS runway 12 approach.
I'm at home with air conditioning and I think it's hot. I haven't stepped outside yet. I have some errands to run and I'm like, maybe after the sun sets, you know? So, yeah. I think
Miami Center, Spearwing 76, descending via the 55.
Spearwing 76, Miami Center, hello, welcome.
I'm the co-pilot now. Woo, look, I'm the co-pilot. I'm sitting in this seat. I got my own, you know what? I actually do not know what this thing is for. Oh, no, not that thing. Oh, I have a microphone, that's cool.
Air Canada 846, resume published speed.
I don't know what this is for. Looks like this stuff doesn't do anything. Oh, cool, you have an oxygen mask. Yo, why do we get 2 oxygen masks on Airbus? The AC, yeah, I heard Mo say that the AC wasn't working at work. Oof, that fucking blows. I'm sorry to hear that. I like just like touching all the different things on the plane.
Miami Center American 855.
This plane costs like 60 bucks.
Spot 5 ready to taxi.
So it better have all these widgets.
American 855, runway 8
yeah,
right,
you can
TV
unplug
mic.
the iPad.
8 right via mic.
Oxygen. Oh, Airbuses get 2 oxygen masks? It's lucky. I've been flying a lot of Boeing recently, so I'm not used to
W1514, descend via the Bahia to arrival. Lauderdale landing east, the Lauderdale altimeter 3003.
This is a max low. I guess you'd like pilots can put a lunch box or something in here. I don't know. Escape rope. Oh, that's cool.
Spearwing 76, cross Momo at 10,000. The Fort Myers altimeter 3002.
Cross Momo at 130.
Spearwing 76, Momo at 10. Momo at 10,000.
Oh, this is the jump seat. Oh, that's nice. Yo, that's
Cross
cool.
Momo at 10,000, Spearwing 76.
This is the extra seat that pilots can, that like a third pilot can just sit in. You only need 2 pilots on planes these days, but that's like for extra pilots. You can like sit here. I'm just playing with shit. These are, oh, I am definitely not touching this.
Yeah,
Oh, cool, you can do this. This is the circuit breaker.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to touch that shit.
Yes, sir. Enable bolts to 80 knots. You can do bolts to 7 knots.
80 Lima Alpha, that's fine. Just give me your best forward speed all the way down.
Press forward all the way down.
It was so hot and the AC wasn't working. That fucking blows. I'm
Air
sorry.
Canada 846, expect the ILS runway 10 left. Lauderdale altimeter 3003.
The big plane streamers during cruise, while the plane's just vibing, they actually like put the plane on this mode and they play some chill music. It's kind of funny. I was just there. I got nothing to do.
JetBlue 1514, expect the ILS runway 10 right, Lauderdale altimeter 3003.
American 1122.
American 1120, go ahead.
We're going to have to disconnect just so you know. Thanks for the agency.
Roger, have a good day.
You too. Present therapy.
Number 810 Lima Alpha, contact Orlando approach 124.8.
Roger, 124.8 for November 7
Frontier Flight 1383, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902.
Alright, back to Jacksonville, 135.902, thank you. That's funny. We left Jacksonville's territory, only to go back. Jacksonville Center, Frontier Flight 1383 is with you again at flight level 60.
Frontier Flight 1383, hello again.
Hi, Lauren. Yummy. Let's just had dinner. We are over the Gulf of Mexico right now.
Jacksonville Center, headed 2022 with you, flight level 3801. Good evening.
United 2022, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
so it looks like New Orleans International is landing at runway 11. Let's go ahead, since we have nothing else to do, let's go ahead and start programming some of that stuff right now.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center. JetBlue 2618 at 21,000.
JetBlue 2618, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
So, I do not have an arrival yet. But runway 11 approach? Sure, why not? So probably either Houston or Jacksonville.
Jacksonville Center, FedEx 3255 Heavy. We have November for Tampa.
FedEx 3255 Heavy, thank you for November. Once I hand you up to Miami, he's going to want that information too.
Hey, firm, appreciate it. 3255 Heavy.
Let's take a look at what, I've actually never flown into Nolens before, so let's go and take a look at what the airport's like. So we're going to land runway 11. Okay, so we're going to loop around over here, so the terminal will be to our left. I think. I actually don't know where. Alpha 4? Okay, so we're going to turn left.
Delta 2359, Houston Center, 134.42, good night.
134.42. Delta 2359,
Got
good
some
night.
ice crystals on our windshield. Should be automatic, I believe. Looks like we're turning now. Let's turn it to like 7 o'clock. Oh yeah, now that looks pretty. We're flying, unfortunately, straight into the sun, so sometimes the...
Fox
do we have
4325,
we do.
Washington
Foggers.
Center now, 133.72, good night.
Yo, this looks cool.
133.72, Fox 45, good night.
FedEx 3255 Heavy, Miami Center now, 135.17, good night.
3517 for 3255 Heavy. Have a good rest of your evening.
Engines. I remember when I was a kid, I would always take these nozzles and blow them right into my eyes. I tried to like hit my eye, like with the Airstream. I think I was stupid as a child.
Southwest 2340 checking in.
Southwest 2430, correction, Southwest 2340, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. JetBlue 22, 146,000, climbing 16,000.
JetBlue 22, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Climb maintain flight level 340.
340, JetBlue 22.
Sky. American 789, radio check.
American 789, Jacksonville Center, read your line clear. American 1234, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
I hope everyone out there watching is just as uncomfortable as an actual passenger on this plane. The Orlando to New Orleans route usually is flown by Spirit Airlines, and I would love to fly as Spirit Airlines, but Spirit Airlines doesn't have the this mod of this plane doesn't have the Spirit Airlines skin.
American 789, Jacksonville Center, go ahead.
American 789, give me a second.
Yo, why this look so ominous? Like the sun looks straight up evil.
American 789 with information echo on board requesting to KTPA.
American 789, you're gonna get that from Jacksonville Tower 118.3.
American 789, sorry about that.
Hello, Pan. Yeah, we're in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. We're going from Orlando to New Orleans. We're taking people from Disneyland and bringing them back to New Orleans.
Street 1120, Miami Center now on 135.17.
Roger, Miami 135.17.
Yeah, exactly. You probably took a flight like this, except it went all the way back to where you live. Yeah, Disneyland is over. Back to New Orleans. I've never seen anyone hate Disney as much as you didn't have kids, Pan.
Miami, good evening. Super Street 1120, descending for 13,000.
Street 1120 still in Jacksonville Center, Miami on 135.17.
Roger that, sir.
Frontier Flight 1383, descend and maintain flight level 320.
Descend and maintain flight level 320, Frontier Flight 1383. So now okay, I guess we're going down. So it's more of like, I assume you were with your family? It was more of like vacationing with your family versus
Cuban 1 arrival,
actually
runway
doing
8 transition, Jacksonville altimeter 3002.
True. Just curious, how like accessible is Disney in that regard? Oh yeah.
JetBlue 2618 will descend via the Cuban 3 arrival to runway 8, and if you could repeat the altimeter, JetBlue 2618.
JetBlue 2618 confirms the Cuban 1 arrival, runway 8 transition, Jacksonville altimeter 3002.
Cuban 1, I'm sorry, Cuban 1 arrival, JetBlue 2618.
Ah, it's so bright. We're just vibing over here. We're a little bit more than halfway there, actually. This is a pretty quick flight. Nowhere to sit while standing, even if you're not the few existing benches. It's all filled with full families. Yeah, I can imagine that being pretty rough. I haven't been to Disney since I was a little kid, and so I honestly have like no idea what it's like now. I assume it's very stressful. Yeah. So I don't like really have too much of an interest to. I like our giant. No, I like you can say that it's our giant singular sunglasses lens. You guys are all living vicariously through me in a parasocial relationship. Pan, does our parasocial relationship also extend to my flight sim streams? Is this also a parasocial stream? Our giant sunglasses lens. Powerful sunglasses. I can't imagine being a real pilot like this, and you're like flying west at sunset. You're just staring at the sun for like 4 hours. You can if you want to. Yeah, right after I land, we're gonna hop back into Pelican Valley for some Stardew.
JetBlue 2523, Orlando approach now at 124.8.
24-8, we'll see you at JetBlue 2523.
Do bad on planes. Yeah, I can imagine that. Planes always like rock a little bit, you know, so. Let's go ahead and double check what's going on here. Landing elevation is going to be automatic. We've used 2,300 gallons of fuel, kilograms of fuel. We have plenty of fuel. Another airplane is literally passing directly above us, 4,000 feet above us. Let's go ahead and oh, I can't see anything. Never mind, just kidding. I'll just understand that they're passing above us. Actually, no, I can't see them. He's right there. You see them? So you see, this is called, yeah, this is the radar that you can see other planes that are like kind of close to you. So this guy's 4,400 feet over us, and you can see he's right there. Oh, that's cool. That's probably why he had us descend
Miami
like that.
Center now 135.17 today.
35.17 for JetBlue 22. Have a good one.
They're not random voices. They give me directions. It's like a network of people. So let's go out to 80 miles on the radar. there's actually a stream delay to prevent stream sniping. Stream sniping is a huge problem on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Needless to say.
Jacksonville Center, good evening, American 1674, flying to flight level 296 for flight level 370, inbound to Crestview.
American 1674, Jacksonville Center, good evening. JetBlue 1277, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Radar contact. To see direct giggles, climb maintain flight level 370.
Direct giggles and climb maintain flight level 270, JetBlue 1277.
Frontier Flight 1383, leaving my airspace. Houston Center is closed. Frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Houston Center closed. Frontier 1383, over to you, Com. Good night. Oh, Houston Center got off. Dang, that sucks. They're not closed. They're still up. Unless, oh, Josh Seagrave is going away. I mean, he's still online, but I guess he's not going to be online for long, so. So if Houston Center is closed, I guess we will figure out our own arrival. Slated 2 does not look like it's it. Rhythm 4 does not look like it's it. OLED 4 does not look like it's it. I guess it would be the Slate 2. I know New Orleans is a little bit weird. They don't like do your standard like stuff. That's fine. Destination data. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that then. Performance. Next page.
Jack Center, JetBlue 2523 is on the get out 1 inbound for the ILS 17 into Orlando.
JetBlue 2523, we're just going to coordinate a control change here. You can descend by the arrival. Expect the ILS runway 17 left approach, the Orlando altimeter 3004.
So the ATIS, the weather
we'll
at...
continue to approach for the ILS 17 left approach.
New Orleans is Kilo.
JetBlue 2523, you can cross Banya at or above 7,000, clear for the ILS runway 17 left approach from Banya.
Cross Banya at 7,000, we'll clear for the ILS approach for 17 left, JetBlue 2523.
Temperature is 32 degrees. And wind is 351 at 351. Okay. Altimeter 3001.
Southwest 1458, Jacksonville Center, good evening. The Orlando altimeter 3004, expect the ILS runway 17 left approach.
I guess we're going to go ahead and descend now. So we're gonna do the ILS on runway 11. So ILS runway 11, we need to have a decision height of 100. So
Jacksonville Center, American 8, on flight level 3. It's passing flight level 60.
Looking 855, Jacksonville Center, good evening.
yeah, let's see here. The arrivals are Audad. Is Audad it? Is Audad an arrival for me? Usually a controller would like tell me what to do. RQR.
Aircraft calling standby, recording a controller change.
HRB. I guess not. Okay. Rhythm 4. Yeah, I guess we're just going in. We're only 1-1. Let's go. We're raw dogging it in. I have never gotten an arrival like this before. I guess we're gonna do no star.
Southwest 2340, leaving my airspace, Miami Center closed, frequency change approved, good night.
Over the Unicom, good night, Southwest 2340, held them.
MSC East approach is gonna
254 correct at Savannah Airport, instead of maintain 1000, the Savannah altimeter 3006.
Maintain 11,000 into Savannah. Savannah altimeter 3006. United 254.
Unit 2022 cross.
Okay, we're actually not that far away now.
Alright, 9935, contact going
Descent
tower
checklist.
1115. Have a safe landing.
Destination ATIS has been checked. FCD performance page approach has been programmed. What happened here?
Delta 2127, we're back right here. 1,045.
Delta 2127, New Orleans approach right radar contact, climb maintain 4,000. Turn right heading 090.
090, 4,000.
The phone's overheating. Yeah, exactly.
And 2127 is the reason for going.
I think my wheel broke.
Your wheel broke. That's fun.
You got landing gears malfunction or something?
Negative. No, I just slammed it.
Okay. Right, turn right in 090 and expect the RNF
090. Well, we got the RNF too for program for 2127.
Plane sounds be hit different. It's true. So, so here's what happened. What has happened? Sorry if we were just having some connection issues. The guy that would normally control me after this, which is Houston Center, went home. He's offline.
Send and maintain
so he's the
4,000,
guy that
23,
basically
59.
tells me how to approach the New Orleans airport, and then once I get near the New Orleans airport, I get like the New Orleans guy, and New Orleans kind of routes me in to land. So that's usually not a big deal. I can just like figure it out myself, but New Orleans is a little weird. They don't have like a procedure for me to get down, so I'm just gonna guess based off my flight plan. So we're descending towards a waypoint called Harvey, and we're just gonna figure it out from there. So yeah, we're just gonna wing it.
Delta 2127, turn right heading 160.
160, 121,
So let's take a look at where we are. Let's see if we can like ask somebody for help. Yeah, because right now who you're listening to is the New Orleans approach controller.
Clear
So
direct Royo.
I guess that's
Direct Royo,
what'll-
2359.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to figure it out. Good thing New Orleans. Well, I mean, if New Orleans approach wasn't on, I'd just like do it whatever I want. Wing it. I never even thought about that. New Orleans approach. This is Frontier Flight 1383. Currently we're at flight level 250, a little bit outside of your airspace. Houston Center's offline. Our flight plan has us going all the way to Harvey, and we can't figure out a star to descend on. We're just going to descend into Harvey unless you want us to do something else.
Frontier 1383. Tell you what, just cross 20 miles southeast of Harvey. Add and maintain 1000.
Okay, 20 miles east, 20 miles south of Harvey at 1000 for Frontier Flight 1383.
1383, yes. If you're able to do that, just maintain 1000. You just send them 1000.
Okay, we will call you again 12 miles south of Harvey at 1000. It's Frontier Flight 1383.
Delta 2359 to center maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000, 2359.
Delta 2127,
Shit, how do I do this
turn
again?
right heading.
There's like a way to like draw something.
200, 2127. And we got the traffic.
It's like, oh shit. Airbus is different than what I'm kind of used to. 12 miles south of Harvey. You know what? I'm just gonna descend to 1000 and figure it out. Okay, I'll just do it manually. Okay, so you know what? We're just gonna descend into 11,000 right now. So we're gonna slow down a little bit, and then we're gonna go down into Harvey.
Delta 2359 cross Royo at above 2000.
Our lives are in your hands. It's gonna be okay. I figured it out.
Delta 2359 cross Royo at above 2000. Clear for the RNAV from
The approach phase is all good.
Cross Royo at or above 2000, clear for RNAV. Runway 2, 2359.
2127, we got the traffic.
KMSY 109.9er.
Delta 2127 Roger.
109.9er at 106 degrees. 109.9er at
Delta
107
2127,
degrees.
turn right heading 22.
Oh, whatever. It's close enough.
220.
Okay, so we're all going to be set for the ILS approach. So honestly, at this point, let's just fly the plane. So we're descending, and we will get to Harvey in time. So that blue arrow, I believe, is when we're gonna hit 11,000. Descent checklist. Destination 8 is checked. MCDU performance stage programmed. Arrival and approach confirmed and briefed. Yeah, I've been talking about it for the last 5 minutes. Below 10,000 feet, not even close there yet. We're good. What do you want? Why is this like bright? Emergency. Cancel. I don't give a shit.
Delta 2127, proceed the record.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice that. So this right here in front of us is Louisiana. So this is like the peninsula of Louisiana that kind of sticks into the ocean. So New Orleans is right ahead of us. We're almost there.
Delta 2359, contact New Orleans Tower 119.5 here.
119.5. Delta 2359. Have a good night.
Ahead of time because it's obvious that we're gonna be calling them soon. Well, not soon, but eventually. The console light does nothing. I can't see shit anyway.
Delta 2127, cross Royal at above 2000, clear for the RNAV runway 02 approach.
Ario 2000 above, so you can click the on up to 2127.
Okay, it's transition altitude. Altimeter is 3001. So we're descending now, so let's go ahead and put the seatbelt sign on. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned the seatbelt sign on. We're going to begin our descent into New Orleans. We'll be on the ground in around 20 minutes. At this time, please help our flight attendants clear the cabin. Put your tray tables in your upright and stood position, and put away all large electronics. Let's go ahead and brief our arrival. So if you're my co-pilot, looks like we're going to descend into Harvey, and we'll be 12 miles south of Harvey at 11,000. At that point, we expect the approach controller to vector us into the runway. We're planning for runway 1111. ILS already programmed, so we're going to go ahead and fly it in. Looks like really clear weather, not a lot of wind, and we're getting a good headwind, so we might be able to, we might fly this approach manually halfway through. Besides that, nothing crazy. Minimum is 100, so yeah. Pretty standard arrival into New Orleans. After we stop, we will turn left into the terminal. We are looking for gate A4 today, Alpha 4. Sun is setting. You can see here, it's the beautiful little sunset. There is the sun. Goodbye, sun. Any questions? No questions? All right, cool. My aircraft. I proceed to do nothing on the autopilot. That's cool.
Delta 2127, contact New Orleans Tower 119.5. Have a good night.
95, we'll see ya.
Frontier 1383, New Orleans approach.
Frontier 1383, we have information Kilo. Hello.
Alright, thanks for Kilo. I'm going to be closing here, so right now I'm landing on the 02 RNAV approaches. Tower is still up, so you can use a more navigation and monitor 122.8 and contact tower once you get closer at 19.5.
Okay, we will contact tower when we approach. Thank you. Okay, we're still going to have runway 11 approach though.
So anyone actually go from here, okay, or correction, Sierra Golf,
Can you repeat that? Delta 2359.
you can take uniform Sierra Golf, correct?
Taxi Uniform Sierra Golf, Delta 2359.
Okay, I guess we can take runway 2 now instead. Sure, let's do runway 2. Why the fuck not? India Juliet Fox India 111.7 111.7 16 degrees 17 degrees. Okay, I think it's the radial. Yeah, there's some kind of like radial offset, not a big deal. Okay, cool. So we get to Royal at 2000. Feet, let's go ahead and turn our lights on. Passing 10,000 feet, landing lights on, seatbelt sign on, and localizers on. 111.7, 111.7. Yep. Okay, so now we're descending into the airport. The airport should be around here. It's on our, it's around on our like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
New Orleans Tower, can I get new taxi information? I think I did the wrong
Mississippi
thing.
River. I think.
Holding short, runway 29.
Up to 2359, not a problem. You could take. You could cross 29 at Sierra, and then take Echo, and then make a right on Foxtrot across again.
Alright, gonna cross runway 29 with Sierra.
So at this point, let's go ahead
over
and
Echo, and then come back Foxtrot. Delta 2359.
That'll be easier than.
Alright, we're getting close. Making our approach into New Orleans.
Absolutely. Delta 2359.
2127, weapon 2-1, uniform Sierra Golf to the ramp.
Uniform Sierra Golf to the ramp, yeah.
Golf 390 at this partial, make right close traffic. Report base go down when each time around with recon north form, or reserve to put them up.
Right close traffic, report down one at a time, and good to take off 4800.
Aircraft's around 30 miles, airport's around 30 miles away. New Orleans Tower, Frontier Flight 1383 has information. Kilo, we're 30 miles from the airport on base, runway 2.
Everybody looking great.
I cannot hear this guy. Turn it a little bit.
I don't see you're probably too far out of our range for RPA right now, so just call me when you get established on funnel.
Welcome.
Yeah, you're too far out. I can't see you right now.
Sure, no problem. Just letting you know in case there's other traffic.
Well, you got one guy going, he's in the pattern, but as soon as I see you, I'll tell him what he needs to do.
Welcome. Frontier Flight 1383, thank you.
New Orleans Tower 2359, holding short runway 29, waiting for clearance to cross.
2359, continue cross 11 at Foxtrot.
Cross 11 at Foxtrot, Delta 2359.
New Orleans Tower, Delta 2303, ready for taxi.
Golf 1090, established right on downwind.
Delta 2303, runway 02, taxi at Golf Sierra.
Slow down a little bit.
Go Sierra, hold short 29, Delta 2303.
And Golf 390, runway 02, clear for option.
Clear for touch and go, Golf 390.
Okay, so we're about to make our final turn and land at the airport. Seatbelt signs are on. Speed, it's close to we got speed, sure. We can deploy flaps in sequence. Once we get a little closer, I'll deploy our first notch of flaps. Flaps 1.
Frontier 1383,
It's not your job.
wing column, runway 02, clear line.
So we're at 2,000, missed approach altitude's 3,000. I want to make sure I absolutely was not gonna beef this landing. So this is a very open, loopy approach. Approach, on final approach, checklist, speed is green dot speed, checked, approach armed, and speed is dots. Flaps deploying in sequence, no slide to take off, check. Runway turn off lights on, we'll do that when we're clear to land. Auto brakes arm, we're going to do auto brakes 1. Ground spoilers arm. And let's intercept the localizer. Please intercept the localizer eventually.
Tower Delta 2303 holding short on 829.
Delta 2303, continue taxi across 29.
Continue taxi across 29, Delta 2303.
Golf 390, turning right on downwind.
Call 390, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend my downwind, you'll call my base, Golf 390.
Frontier 1383, you with me?
Frontier Air 1383, hello.
Frontier 1383, traffic slows downwind for 1, pressure runway 02, I'll call them to extend, wind column runway 02, clear to land.
Runway 02 clear to land, Frontier 1383. So we're clear to land. We are on the localizer finally. I messed that up a little bit. Was trying to fly a little too carefully, but we ended up being a little too slow. So we are cleared to land, flaps, good. Runway turn-off lights are on, auto brakes armed, ground spoilers armed, cabin crew. Cabin crew, please prepare for landing. We're on the localizer, gear down. And now we can bring the flaps down. 10 miles away. Yeah, we made it. Yes, we're gonna be fine. I fiddled around without a controller telling me what to do and what speed to fly. I think I was flying too carefully and I was too slow, and I was like, I'm never getting to the airport. So I just fucking went at it a little bit.
Delta 2303, continue to hold short traffic on turn column.
Okay, we're on 8 mile final.
Holding short on 82, Delta 2303.
Just a little bit of a crosswind, but it's not a big deal. Landing checklist, go. I mean, the only thing we're missing is flaps full. Speed, screen dot speed. Flaps deploying in sequence. Those lights take off, check. Runway turn off lights armed. Auto brake armed. Ground spoilers armed. Cabin crew advised. ECAM's no blue. Okay, just flaps a little bit and then we're good. I see the runway. A beautiful night in New Orleans. It's gonna be good. Yeah. I guess the only thing is, like, yeah, without a controller, I could have, like, gotten in a little faster, especially since I could basically fly wherever I want without a controller. But I decided to since I've never flown into New Orleans before, I decided to be safe and flew like a really long approach to get myself lined up. Let's do flaps 3. Okay, we're descending at a good rate, and I see the runway. We're lined up right for the runway. And let's do flaps full.
1,000.
1,000 feet fully configured for landing. We have our landing clearance from the tower as well, so we'll be good. After we land, we'll turn left into the gate. My aircraft. Okay, let's take this baby in.
500.
Check.
$400. 300. 200. 100.
Continue.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Delta 2303, runway 02, line up away.
Line up
80
away,
knots.
runway 02, Delta 2303.
Auto brake disengaged. I think we turned left here. I actually do not know what we do here. Do we exit? Where do we exit? Where do we go? I've never seen this airport before. Where do we go? Airport. What's the airport look like?
1383.
Okay, we turn left.
Welcome to New Orleans. Exit left lane. We take uniform Sierra Golf to the ramp. Have a good night.
Left 1 able. Uniform Sierra Golf to the ramp. Frontier Flight 1383, and we have vacated. Thank you. I'll get that. Uniform Sierra Golf.
Runway heading, wind calm, runway 02, clear for takeoff.
Okay,
After departure, runway
guy's
heading
taking off
Delta
right behind us.
2303, clear for
Gotta get out of
takeoff.
here.
Golf 390, make your base, and then continue final.
Turn my base and continue my final, Golf 390.
Was not the world's best landing. I think we were. It tells us we were fast. It felt nice though. It felt smooth, but I guess it's just nothing's good enough for Sim Toolkit Pro. After landing checklist. Do vacate the runway. Ground spoilers disarm. Engine mode normal. Flaps set to 0. Flaps up 0. TCAS standby. Radar's off, we never had them on. Predictive wind shear off, never had it on. APU master on. Blech. APU start. APU start. Okay. Anti-ice off. Landing lights off. Why did I? Nose light taxi.
Delta 2303,
Strobe
departures
lights
offline, monitor, roger, we're into departing, have a good flight, see you later.
Let's keep going.
122.8, Delta 2303, thanks for the ATC, seal.
Union Square Garden. Thank you. I actually forgot what he wanted us to do. Union Square Garden. Uniform Sierra Golf. Okay. So USG. Okay, easy. Let's go. Please move, airplane. There we go. Thanks for the comment, Lauren. I would have forgotten. At this point, we're going to turn the flight directors off too. I cannot see that shit. It's gotta be big. My fucking old person eyes cannot see that shit anymore. Can I help you? Brakes are hot. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Turn the brake fan on, I don't care. Okay, we make the next turn. There's the terminal. Beautiful Louis Armstrong New Orleans International Airport. What the hell? Do we need to cross 29er? Or did we fucking beef it? I missed the fucking... I'm so stupid. New Orleans Tower, looks like we've missed our turn. Can we cross 29er and just park on the other side?
That's fine.
Okay. That's stupid.
Frontier 1383, you can cross 29 at Sierra and park any side you want, depending on the matter.
Cross runway 29er at Sierra, Frontier flights 1383. I missed the turn. I thought I was going for the control tower. I was like, oh, the control tower. That's where the airport is. It's okay.
Golf dinner 0, and we wanted to go ahead and change our touch and go to a full stop landing on runway 00.
Golf 390, wind column, runway 02, clear land.
Clear land, Golf 390.
To charge traffic, New Orleans Tower, be closing in about 5 minutes. Time now 02190.
New Orleans Tower, Delta 905, requesting clearance to Memphis.
Sure, this looks correct.
Delta 905. You are cleared to the Memphis Airport as filed, maintaining 4,000, expect final 270. Was number set to departure. Departure is offline 122.8, squawk 4551.
I am just gonna park my
Descend or ascend and maintain 4,000, and then to flight level 270 as filed, squawk 4551. Delta 905.
Engine masters 1 and 2 shut down.
Correct. Personal start your discretion on Center 3002. Expect 02 advisory.
So now the engines are going to turn off. Okay, M1 below 5. Seatbelt signs off. Yes, you can. You guys could have clapped a few minutes ago. Go ahead, deboard. We have arrived. Ground services. Let's go. GPU's connected. Chocks are already. Oh, look at that. Look at this service. Beacon lights are off because the engines are off now. External power if needed. Let's go ahead and connect external power. APU master is off because we have external power. APU bleed is off. Connect the jet bridge, disembark the passengers, and passengers are now disembarking. Yep, it looks like passengers are leaving. This guy had somewhere to be. He left first. Forward cargo, the cargo bay doors are opening. Too bad y'all can't see it. You guys want to see the airplane getting serviced. We are Delta, even though we are Frontier. I forgot to change the skin. Back to the darkness. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now. Fuel pumps off. ADIR's off, so that turns the GPS off. Crew oxygen off, we can no longer breathe. APU bleed off, I already turned that off. No smoking sign off, you are now allowed to smoke on the plane. Emergency lighting off. If the emergency happens, you can't see anything anymore. AP master off. Already did that. External power off. Nav lights off. Batteries off. Okay, cool. So seatbelt sign. Nav lights off. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change the smoking sign. Off. Nav lights off. External power off. And now you're gonna get to see this. Ready? And batteries off. I have no idea how the plane is somehow still keeping its power, but that's everything. All right, that's the end of the flight. Thanks for flying. Thanks for flying Frontier. I think actually the plane's not turning off because
390, welcome to
I think the plane's not turning off because people are still leaving. I can't kick people off the plane.
Uniform, Sierra Golf to the ramp, Golf to the manager.
Yeah, there's still people here. Get the hell off my plane. What are you doing? There it is. There goes the power. It's all dark. Can't see anything anymore. All right, cool. That's the flight. That's the stream. Thanks everyone. Enjoy New Orleans. Try not to drown. I don't know.
New Orleans Tower, Delta 905, requesting push and start.
Delta 905, push and start your discretion advisory taxi. Push and start at your discretion, just advisory taxi.
Push and start at discretion, Delta 905. New Orleans Tower, Delta 905, also good for taxi to runway 2.
Are you ready to taxi?
Ready to taxi.